What is up, everyone? It is Kyle from The Travel Runner, and I'm here and excited to present what's realistically the first of this series. Just last weekend, I had the chance to visit Charlottesville, Virginia, a small town I personally love and have visited on multiple occasions, even staying near there for a few months back in 2023. Now, along this trip, I thought it'd be a great opportunity to show you some of the running routes and also some of the things you can do in the area. So come along with me. This is the Runner's Detour. This is Charlottesville, Virginia. I started off my day by getting in a 6.5 mile run just around my local neighborhood. I knew I had a long drive ahead of me and I wouldn't be able to get one in Charlottesville once I got there. So I got this out of the way, then came back and did all of the packing and folding that I realistically should have done before this, but I procrastinated on. In this video, you'll see me using the Outdoor Vitals Skyline 30 pack. This pack is actually for fast packing, but I've been using it on weekend trips and shorter trips like this, and it's been perfect for that. Then I headed out and had about a 5.5 hour drive ahead of me. I've made this drive a million times, but I did share some unique thoughts, at least for me along the way, about this area and an area I grew up largely.
So when I grew up in Ohio, right on the border of West Virginia, I never really appreciated how beautiful this area was, like Ohio, West Virginia, Maryland, Pennsylvania. It's not realistically until I got older that I started to appreciate it, and especially once I started seeing places like this, which is Deep Creek. You truly kind of realize how beautiful this area is. You just don't hear about it as much. Don't get me wrong, like, I think the West as a whole is probably more beautiful. It just has so much going for it. But I think one of the best things about West Virginia, Maryland, Pennsylvania, Ohio, these areas, is that they're not really talked about. So not as many people know about them. So you often get these beautiful places like Deep Creek to yourself. I mean, just look at this. No, right now it's not exactly spring and it's not blooming, but here soon, all of these trees are going to have leaves on them. It's going to be beautiful weather. It is today, and Deep Creek will be full of boats. So it's something that took a while for me to realize, but if you're sleeping on, especially West Virginia, I mean, I used to make fun of it as a kid, like most people do in the US, but West Virginia has a lot of gems that you just don't even hear about just because people crack jokes about it. So check it out. I strongly recommend West Virginia, Maryland, Ohio, any of those areas. We have these gems that only we know about. And I've used the word gems a lot, but in this case, I feel it actually is fitting for that word. But just something I wanted to pop on here as I was driving. I was looking around and just appreciating the day. It's such a beautiful drive, man.
I ended up arriving around 6 p.m. Please ignore all of the bug splatter and dirtiness to my car. This was a long road trip. But once I got there, we went to a local restaurant in Charlottesville called Maya, where we enjoyed some absolutely amazing food that unfortunately I did not take videos of. After that, we just headed back to their apartment and watched basketball the rest of the night as the playoffs started before heading to bed and starting the next day.
All right, everyone. So it is now 10:41 on Saturday. About to run down to Dardento Park, get a run in, show you guys the Old Mill Trail. So I have run this trail before. I ran it the last time I actually visited Caitlin's sister, and it is an excellent little trail to run. So I'm excited to show it to you guys. I got over under repeats today, 1 kilometer, 2 reps or 2 repeats, 2 rounds, whatever you want to call it. And so I'll show you the trail along the way. Put on my trail shoes now, and then we'll start running. the thing I love about this trail is it's really not technical. Very flat, not many obstructions. Some hills, but not too bad. So it's great speed workouts, easy runs, anything in between. Plus, it's beautiful. So, great trail to run if you're in Charlottesville. Highly recommend, personally.
After the run, we went to the grocery store real quick to grab some things to make dinner before we headed on to UVA's campus for the concert that evening. Now, this concert was for a band named Mount Joy, which I personally am not that familiar with, but Caitlin's sister loves. So we went there, we had a great time, and it was interesting to be surrounded by so many college kids after being out of college for about 10 plus years now. But overall, we had a great time, and we went back and passed out before getting ready for Easter the next day and also the long run I would be going on.
All right, everyone, happy Easter. It is Sunday, April 20th, and also another important holiday if you celebrate, so happy one of those too. Let you draw your own conclusions. So, I am headed now to Ragged Mountain Natural Area, where there is a trail I have also run before, but it's been a couple years and I actually haven't run it in a few years. So I wanted to drive over there. I figured this would be another good one to highlight within Charlottesville. I'm going to go to Shenanigans National Park tomorrow with Caitlin as we make our way back to Ohio. But yeah, so now we're headed off to Ragged Mountain. I think it's about a 20-ish minute drive. I'll know once I put it in my phone, and then we'll get there. Hoping it's going to be not very busy, honestly. I mean, it's Easter. You figure I might be the only one hopefully going out and doing this, but hey, if there's a few other trail runners, I'll be happy to. So take you along the way, and let's get started.
All right, so here we have the map. So I will be coming up here to around this area and basically doing this loop all the way around. So let's get it done. The bear statue. I'm looking forward to seeing that again.
So here we are at the dam. This is where we will officially start it. So I'm just going to do a quick few warm-ups, even though I did the majority of mine already. And then I'll head this way, and that will start the trail. You know, eventually lap around this way, and I'll do another loop. So I never described this, I got my long run for the day, doing 13 miles, so a half marathon. 2 loops of this is going to conveniently be 13.2. Just a tip as well, this is the road I was talking about that comes up. And I don't know if you can see it over there, you can kind of see the shine from a car, but over just behind those trees above that white building, there is parking over there where you can park, and it's more convenient. I mean, don't get me wrong, that hike up that hill wasn't that bad, but still more convenient. So let's get started. I love this park. So yeah, as I mentioned, I love that part, running across the bridge. I don't know why, it's just a blast, but cool aspect. And there's a few more like landmarks and things along the way that I'm going to show you, but that's one of the more fun parts for me, at least. Hopefully you guys enjoy it just as much. So Here's one of the landmarks I was telling you about. I believe this is a group of owls, what I can tell. Pretty neat, right? So they have these group of different landmarks like that. There's gonna be another one coming up. I didn't even see the owl on the back. Pretty awesome. But they have these spread out along the trail. It's fun little markers. I forget the significance of them at this moment. Yeah, something to look out for along the way. It's a neat little cultural thing in a way to check out, but yeah, great trail so far. And fun little things to check out along the way. Always nice.
So following that run, I actually didn't do too much. I just went back to the apartment, showered, and enjoyed Easter with Caitlin's sister and her boyfriend. I put the camera away. Actually, I didn't want to take the time to record anything and just more enjoy the time being there after recording basically all weekend. But the following day, Caitlin and I did stop off at Carter Mountain, which if you don't know what that is, it's a pretty popular area for residents and visitors. It's an orchard where you can pick your own fruit. It has a grill, it has a bakery, it has a Bold Rock tap room. So there's lots of things here, and nearby is Monticello. So if you know anything about Thomas Jefferson, you know why that's important as well. So there's a lot to do in this area. Caitlin and I actually didn't go for almost any of that, maybe the bakery part. We stopped off for some apple cider donuts, which turned out to be amazing. So that's where we'll pick up, and you'll see Caitlin and I at Carter Mountain.
So in addition to, this gorgeous view, you also have the Monticello Trail, which is about probably 1 to 2 miles away from here. And there's also a gift shop too here at the orchard. If you don't want to pick apples, they have tons of apples that have already been picked, sometimes strawberries, all kinds of seasonal stuff. So yeah, definitely check out the gift shop too before you leave.
Here they are, as you can see, steaming in the packaging, so nice and fresh. Caitlin, you wanna open them so we can get a pieces? Not gonna lie, those look pretty bomb. So, not bad, right? You're gonna get one now. Doing it for the cam.
Very fresh and appley.
I'm gonna eat mine here in a second. But man, actually, no, I'm eating it now. I can't resist this. Oh, that's really fucking good. Even if you don't come here to pick apples or anything else, get these fucking donuts. These are amazing. So much so that I just dropped 2 F-bombs in a span of 30 seconds. I've never done that on this channel, so that's how good they are.
So that is Charlottesville, Virginia, and that's my weekend there. Hopefully I did it a little bit of justice for the short amount of time I did have there, but I have been there on multiple occasions and I can't recommend it enough. There's so much to do there for such a small town. It's got excellent restaurants, amazing trails, running routes, and Shenanigans National Park isn't that far away in reality. So highly recommend visiting, especially if you're a runner or if you just want a fun weekend. So I hope you all also enjoyed this new series called The Runner's Detour. This is just going to be taking you along on different trips that I go on and showing you what I do on them realistically in the different running routes I find. So I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, be sure to drop a comment, let me know. And of course, like, subscribe, follow. I appreciate every one of you that are here. And until next time, run fast, travel slow.